Good morning, class. It's Mr. Ture, and today we have another drawing warm-up exercise. We have 2 of these left before the end of the year, and so I thought today we would try something challenging. Now, a little while ago, we made 3 3D solids: the cube, the pyramid, and the cylinder. There was a 4th 3D solid that I think deserved its own moment on the stage, because it's a little more complex, and it's unique because it doesn't have any faces or sides. It is the 3D circle or sphere. So today we are going to need a pencil with a sharp point, a piece of paper that will be horizontal, an eraser, and our fingertip or a smudge tool. So let's get started. Perhaps a few times you want to try to make a circle on the page. Practice and practice and practice. And when you get comfortable, let's make, with a light line, a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect, nothing is, but with practice you get better and better. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. It will be like a boulder or a planet, which we will end up making as our final drawing. Okay, so this time we are going to color in the entire sphere very lightly with a few lines. I'm not even pressing the pencil on the paper. I'm simply filling a little space, and now with my finger I'm going to smudge it to make it gray, slightly grayer than the area around it. Today we are going to be using the eraser quite a bit, I think. All right. Pretty good. Now let's touch up around it. We're going to be touching up throughout the drawing also. Okay. Because this is a more complex shape, there are more complex questions to answer. 1. Is it going to be suspended in the air like this eraser, or will it be on a surface like this eraser? I think it's going to be suspended because it's a planet and it's in a zero gravity environment. So, something else we need to determine is where the light source is. I'd say the light source will be the upper left, so let's draw, just for a temporary marker, an arrow letting us know that the light will be hitting directly here. Alright, now to follow the curve of the line, let's start to make a dark shadow that follows the curve of the line. We don't want to go outside of the line, but if we do, that's alright. It's going to be dark, and it's going to get lighter as we get close to here. So let's start to smudge that dark area. Okay, now we can start to get darker towards the line. So a little more pressure on the pencil, following the curve of the sphere. A nice confident line. So this week I was thinking we would have a double feature. If I can, I'll get another video out which will be a cartoon character which I love and I think you might love too. It will be a surprise. Alright. Now, with the eraser we are going to make this the lightest part of the entire sphere. Of course, this is going to be circular as well. Okay, smudging it with our hands, it gets lighter and lighter until we get here. It's getting dark here. Finally, the very lightest at the tip. You can get as dark as you want. You can make the line dance if you want. Now, one thing light does is it reflects. So even though the sun might be here and it's hitting this planet, maybe there's an ice planet behind it and light is reflecting towards the back. So maybe down here we're going to cut into this a little bit and make a nice light line there. Now if you get aggravated because this doesn't look perfect, don't worry about it. This is your first one, every one will get easier and easier. Okay. Now we can start to darken the line if we want to, make it bumpy like a planet or asteroid is. And maybe give it some craters, some little holes around it. Very good. Now, if we want to make the entire scene, we can make a ring around this. Does anybody know of any planets that have rings around them? So for a ring, we're going to be using the same oval as a cylinder. Do you remember the oval you had for a cylinder? It goes up the top and on the bottom like Marshmallow's head. We're going to make this oval here. And it's going to go behind this planet and in front of this planet and behind this planet. We can make it thicker if we want to. Behind, in front. And where it's in front, we can erase a bit of the planet if we want to. We don't have to. In fact, we can color the entire thing in like a ring. Now, let's be fancy and pretend this is an alien world. This is up here, and down here we're going to have another three-dimensional solid. The pyramid. If you want. We'll make it a sort of alien desert scene. Now, as you've learned to do last time, the bricks on the side. Remember, they overlap and they stagger. Sand dunes behind him. A few diamonds in the sky as stars far out. Extra credit, you can even have a visitor. Maybe a craft of your choosing. Make it a whole scene. Okay, now this is kind of sloppy. So like I said, you can always edit if you're not happy with something. Mostly though, I want you to concentrate on making this sphere three-dimensional. Nice squiggly couple of lines for a beam. You get the idea. This is our desert cosmic scene. Alright, this is the first drawing in a series of 2, so I'll cut it short right here. Take a look at what we've done. See if you're pleased with it. I'm pleased with it, and I'm sure what you've done is fantastic. I can't wait to see it as you take a picture and post it on the feed or email me, which you've been doing, and I've been enjoying every single one. So, once this is completed, get ready for our next drawing. Thank you for drawing along, and have a good afternoon.